Would you like to know 3 smart things to do today for a super productive day tomorrow? I would. Hello again, everyone. I'm Eli's dad with Project Eli, where we educate, lead, and we inspire. And that very thought crossed my mind when I read an article by a gentleman who's becoming one of my favorite authors. His name is Thomas Opung. I read an article and wanted to see what 3 smart ideas to do today I could help me out tomorrow. So I'm going to start by reading from his article, and then I'm going to kind of cut it off because I want to make this simple for you. He planted the seed with me, Mr. Opung did, and I want to plant a couple of particular seeds with you. So this is from Thomas Opung's article. I'm a huge fan of starting your day on purpose. You can use the same principle to end your day. Every day before you end your workday, save a few minutes to process the day. Look at your to-do list and compare what you should have done versus what actually happened. Could you have done better than you did? Did you complete all your high-value tasks? If you make it a habit to spend a little time every day planning your day and wrapping up your day on purpose, you will continue to have an amazing day every week. How you finish the workday today can impact your behavior outside work, your overall well-being, how well you sleep at night, and ultimately your mood tomorrow morning. Many people spend the last hour of their workday on low-value tasks. Well, you can do better than that. Others bury themselves in their work until the very last minute and start the next day with the same mindset and even less done. If you're not productive every day, time will pass agonizingly slowly. Remember, 80% of your output is determined by 20% of your input, according to the Pareto principle. It pays to know how you're using your time and on what tasks. Spend your last 20 minutes every day to reflect, process, measure, and prioritize for the next working day. This simple habit can improve your efficiency. A workday shutdown ritual change. Let me try again. A workday shutdown ritual changes everything. All right. For the most part, I agree with virtually all of what Thomas has said in this article so far, but I want to put my kind of 2 cents in there. Now, I was kind of thinking about what he wrote, and I came up with kind of the same thing as, like, I don't know, being a gardener and growing a lawn. What are the things that you have to do? All right, well, at the end of the day, it's a good idea to stop, think, and reflect, and this should take no more than 5 or 10 minutes, of your day. After you've shut it all down, you're lying in bed, take a few quiet minutes and just kind of reflect on the day, your interactions with other people, the results that you got from your activities, the results that you didn't get from things you didn't do, and figure out for yourself, let's see, let me make a totem pole of what are the most important things that I got done and what are the most important things that I have to do for tomorrow. And so what that does when you think like that is it plants seeds in your head about what you want to accomplish. Now, the first thing you do is you come up with sort of a logical game plan for that. And sometimes, though, you've tried logic, you've tried a certain activity, it didn't work, and that moves us on to the next stage of our shutdown at night, which is to visualize that final outcome that you want to achieve and transmit it through the communication corridor to the infinite mind. And the way you do that, of course, is by, as we've said many times on this channel, by having a burning desire to achieve a certain objective, sending that vibe out there, and giving the infinite mind a chance to partner with you by suggesting things to you that you hadn't thought of but are buried somewhere in your subconscious. And what the infinite mind allows you to do is to bring those up so that you can see them. And once you do that, of course, you see the end result. You don't transmit the failures, you just transmit the final outcome. And then you say, good night. And while you're sleeping, let your subconscious do the work. But then you must follow it up with some quiet thinking time in the morning so that you have a chance to receive transmission from the infinite partner. And if you should wake up, as an example, in the middle of the night and you have an idea, make sure that you capture that idea. Write it down, record it. However you want to capture it, make sure that you do capture it, because if you don't, you will forget about it, and then the next day you're going to say, "Now what was that? What was that? What was that?" I mean, that happened to me so many times until I finally smartened up a bit and put my cell phone next to my bed so that I could text myself with a verbal message. And then once I did that, then I relaxed, went back to sleep, and then I woke up the next morning. I was able to retain that idea. But the idea is you want to give yourself chances to receive that kind of communication. Does that make sense? So it's kind of like, at night you're watering the grass, you're planting seeds. All right? During the night when you're asleep, then the grass is growing a little bit. And then in the morning, as you wake up, what you're doing is you're applying sunshine so that the seeds can sprout. It's nature's way. It's pretty much as simple as that. So establishing a nighttime routine to go along with your wake-up routine is a key element to help you get off to a good start each and every day, off to a good ending each and every day, and it is cyclical. Does that make sense? Pay attention to nature. Nature's here to help us. And because we will never end a meeting on a philosophical note, why don't you get out there and charge? I'm Eli's dad.